Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow. Chances are if you're watching this video, you know what the series is all about. What you might not know is with the recent release of new games, there are now over 649 Pokemon to battle, collect, and trade. Sorting through the sea of hundreds of Pokemon out there, I made it my duty to find out which of the Pokemon were the coolest of the cool. This is Gaming Conquest's Top 10 Coolest Pokemon. Number 10. Gyarados. Known as the atrocious Pokemon, the evolving one is described as the most worthless Pokemon in existence, Magikarp. Eventually grows into one of the most versatile and fearsome Pokemon in the game. With the ability to intimidate and a great moveset, Gyarados is a force to be reckoned with. Number 9. This guy is a monster. Tyranitar, one of the many legendaries in Gold, Silver, and Crystal. He is known as the Armor Pokemon with his vicious Sandstream ability. Coupled with his Rock and Dark typing, he is fearsome as they come. Not to mention he's a giant green dinosaur with spikes. Number 8. One of the most well-known Pokemon on this list. Mewtwo is well known due to his appearance in the first Pokemon movie, as well as a playable secret character in Super Smash Bros. What else makes Mewtwo number 8 on the list? Well, he is the original legendary Pokemon. Mewtwo was created from a pregnant Mew embryo in which the DNA was tampered, and the result was a vicious and extremely powerful new life form, Mewtwo. He is the strongest Pokemon in Red, Blue, Green, and Yellow, and was only available after beating the Elite Four and heading into Cerulean Cave, where you will find him at level 70. Number 7. Coming in as the second most well-known Pokemon of all time, Charizard is the final evolution of Charmander and Ash's most powerful Pokemon. Taking on some of the most fearsome Pokemon in the series, such as Mewtwo and Entei. Charizard was Ash's trump card when he was in a bind. And also, if you managed to play through Gold, Silver, or Crystal, you would have noticed this, because when you challenge Red, he coincidentally has a Charizard at level 77 as well. Charizard is synonymous with Pokemon. He's the cover boy for Pokemon Red. And also, he was the most valuable Pokemon card when the original trading card game came out, selling for well over $100 on eBay. One question remains though. If Ash wants to be a Pokemon master, why does he keep getting rid of his best Pokemon? Number 6. The sinister and malicious Gengar gets spot number 6. Gengar is easily one of the most powerful and overused Pokemon in the game. He has a ridiculous amount of moves at his disposal and great typing. Gengar was the first Pokemon to ever be introduced in the anime, and also appears in the title screen for Pokemon Red, Blue, Green, and Yellow, as well as Fire Red and Leaf Green. Gengar is one awesome looking dude. Number 5. Number 5 is probably one of the lesser known Pokemon to date. He is unobtainable in Black and White, but will be distributed alongside the release of the North American launch of Pokemon Black and White 2. So what makes Genesect so worthy of making the list? He was revived from a fossil, enhanced by Team Plasma. He's a steel bug, which is great typing, but the number one reason he gets on the spot is he has a laser cannon on his back, and he's a purple badass bug. Number 4. Black and White introduced a lot of great new Pokemon, and a lot of crap. Of the cool new Pokemon from Generation 5 was a toss-up between Haxorus, Hydreigon, and Bisharp. All are incredibly cool, but Hydreigon gets a spot because he looks so incredibly cool with the 3 dragon heads, and reminds me of Malomyotismon. Hydreigon is also known as the Brutal Pokemon, with a Dark Dragon typing. Hydreigon is incredibly versatile, boasting some pretty damn impressive stats. So yeah, Hydreigon. Number 4. Number 3. Deoxys gets spot number 3. Deoxys is incredibly cool. Why? He has 4 different forms: Normal, Attack, Defense, and Speed. He's basically the Swiss Army knife of Pokemon. It's pretty obvious why he's this high on the list. He's an alien Pokemon. What's cooler than that? Number 2. Scizor, the Red Steel Praying Mantis Pokemon, who is uber top tier. Scizor has been my personal favorite ever since his introduction in Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Since then, he has been getting better and better with every new generation. I don't even have to explain why Scizor is this high on the list. He just is. He's a Red Steel Praying Mantis, and one of the best, if not the best, revenge killers in the game. Scizor, proof positive that Pokemon is a badass series. After narrowing down all 649 Pokemon, this is the top 9. The giant sea snake of death, Gyarados, comes in at number 10. Number 9, the green giant spiky pet dinosaur, Tyranitar. Number 8, one of the most well-known Pokemon of all time, Mewtwo. Number 7, Ash, stop releasing your best Pokemon, especially Charizard. Number 6, first Pokemon ever introduced, Gengar. Number 5, the prehistoric metallic purple bug with a laser blaster on his back, Genesect. Number 4, 3 heads are better than 1, especially when you're as badass as Hydreigon. Number 3, it came from outer space. Deoxys, that is. And number 2, Scizor keeps getting better and better. Can't wait to see him in the next gen. At this point, you must be wondering, who could be cooler than all these Pokemon? Lugia? Ho-Oh? Professor Oak? Number 1. One of the most broken and game-changing Pokemon to ever exist. Of course, we're talking about Garchomp. Garchomp is incredibly fast, has an incredible attack stat, has a ridiculous move pool, and is Game & Conquest #1 coolest Pokemon of all time. Look at him. He's a blue Sandshard with crazy awesome blue flipper fins and a crazy scar on his face. Also, have you ever battled Cynthia in Black and White? If you have, you realize it's the most difficult battle in the game due to her Garchomp and her Garchomp alone. He gets spot #1 due to his perfect combination of coolness and power. Garchomp has revolutionized the competitive Pokemon metagame landscape forever. Well, there you have it. Thanks for tuning in to another one of Game & Conquest Top 10s. If you like this video, comment, rate, and subscribe, and hit us up on our Facebook and Twitter page. We always like to hear what you guys have to say about our videos. Take care.